As I am interested in investigating the memories of the childhood life, I decided to make a video about the precious memories at first. After I did some research, I finally confirmed that the theme of my visual essay would be nostalgia and how the feeling of nostalgia affects us. Nostalgia effect is feelings of nostalgia or sentimentality for days gone by, lead us to place increased value on social connectedness and less value on saving money. Nostalgia's influence over our willingness to spend money is referred to as the nostalgia effect. Very often we are nostalgic. We recall specific images, for example, from our childhood or from our home. In my own collection of all the memories of good times, I found these things from a box of mine, which I put all the precious things in it, like toys, key rings, sugar packets, coins, postcards, and even stones I found on the beach. They are symbols of my childhood life, and even when I grow up. Every time I open the box of collection, I can always remember the mood of innocence and plainness as a kid. And I'm not the only one who done this kind of collection. I watched some movie about the nostalgia. One of them is Nostalgia by Andrei Tarkovsky, which talk about a Russian poet and his interpreter travel to Italy researching the life of an 18th century composer, and instead meet a ruminative madman who tells the poet how the world may be saved.
Se volete che il mondo vada avanti, dobbiamo tenerci per mano, ci dobbiamo mescolare i cosiddetti sani e i cosiddetti ammalati. Ehi, voi sani, che cosa significa la vostra salute?
Howard's End is a film seasoned with anger, that the characters are generally well behaved says less about their manners than their inhibitions. It's a film that through conversation illustrates the point that two people with fundamentally different values will never be able really to communicate. Besides watching these movies, I also went to an exhibition about collection in Whitechapel Gallery, and also the one in Tate Modern to investigate more about the other's collection. These photographs show some of the objects in the drawer of the cabinet. Mark Diane originally wanted visitors to interact with the work by opening drawers and doors, discovering more objects collected on the banks of the Thames. Mark Cousins explained how collecting informs your visual vocabulary and eventually aesthetics. So it is not only about memory but also about how these collections and memories shape our visual communication.
It's an evolving sense of the visual world, a complex. I was going to say, I don't think there's the word, an increasing complexity of the image, an increasing understanding of the thing in front of you. That child is perplexed by the visual world, and slowly accrues a sense of what the visual world is. Robert Louis Stevenson, the great writer, has this phrase, 1,000 coloured pictures to the eye. When that child is born, they have probably no pictures to the eye, and slowly they build. It's almost like they barnacle. They're added on into the child's inner.
Memory is a beautiful thing. I can remember times of such enriching happiness and times of immensely crushing loneliness. Times when life was doing exactly what it was meant to do, whether I like it or not. I think back on my past friendships, my childhood life, and different things happened throughout various stages of my life. And nostalgia is no different. The effects of nostalgia are inherently bittersweet.